Right, we're going to try and make this into an image we can use. Uh, First of all, I think we'll go Command or Control U, take down the red saturation, makes it black and white, and then I would probably delete some of this clearly darker text, these dots in particular around the hand. Okay, and then I'd go Command or Control U and then pick Auto, and then pick the right hand eyedropper and click somewhere. Okay, click there. It's too much. Go back and find the lighter. Let's say it's a little bit of jiggery pokery. I think that'll do. Okay, and then we take we got the burn and dodge. Okay, so we'll take the dodge. Okay, and make that a little bit bigger. And here you're just, I'm clicking the mouse at the left hand side, okay, to activate it, and just gently follow around. If I make that a bit bigger, you perhaps see what happens. It just slowly rubs out. Obviously, you've got to be careful you don't want to rub out what you want to keep. Okay. And yeah, I mean, it's just basically very fiddly, all this. But then you can get, when you've got there, you can chunk these out with the eraser. Okay, just like so. Just move that up there. I mean, you can use the eraser, and if you're careful, but it's a bit fiddly, like so. I'm going to go back to the dodge, because you see you can just gently pull it in. Get rid of that. See that when I raised it, I end up with this rough edge, which can be corrected. Okay, just click, 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 click. It's not holding it all the time. You can do for a while, but you have to keep clicking the button to basically reactivate the strength of the dodge. If that makes sense. Okay, I'm reasonably happy with that. Now what I'll do is to get the eraser, make it a lot bigger, because we're going to just chunk out this rubbish around the sides, and voila, we end up with a hand which is, oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that, a hand that is much more usable. And then you just use the eraser as you would with any other. I'll just move this down, click these in here. Okay, and you've got that one there. And you'll do this a bit more accurately a little bit later on, but just so you get a feel. These are a bit hard. These are from a clay imprint. You can see it's very flat compared to a normal print. But as I say, just do it roughly now, and then I'll show you how we do it to make it a little bit better in a minute. Right, we've done that. We're going to put this is one of two hands. I've got a red one as well, unfortunately. So we put this one, drag it up onto the shape that's wanted. Don't need to keep the sizes proportional, because he wants me to make one size big and one size small. But I'll just put it on there for the moment, because I want to show you here where we go to invert, and then we can see if there's any lines we've missed. I think there's a line. So we get the eraser, shrink it down a bit. Whoops. So I've highlighted that. Oh, sorry. It was a smart image. Yes, I've got to say, stop being a smart image. I'm not concentrating when I'm doing this. Right, and then let's go to threshold. Right, okay, now we can go back to the dodge and burn, and we make it a burn because we want to darken it. So we're burning in those patches which are too light. Okay, the fingers, tap, tap, tap. You've got to not overdo it. I just overdid that top bit, but and of course you know what a hand looks like, which is, you know, handy. Excuse the pun. Right, now we go to the finger symbol, which is basically a what do they call it? Smudge. That's it. And you can see I overdid that bit, so I can bring that back. And where I've cut across, it's very square. See, like this, and like this is square. So we just push in, push in, push in like that. Okay, and then sort of do your best to round that off. Round that, push in there, and push in there, and push in there. Make that little finger a little bit better. Okay, and then just a little bit of rounding up to what you think a hand looks like. And I think that's not too bad. So there we go. That's roughly how you do it. Now I've got to do it with the other one, and then size it accordingly. Okay, hope that helps with those ones.